Good morning. Today I want to share John 15, verse 2, which says, "Every branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes away. And every branch that bears fruit, he prunes it so that it may bear more fruit." As I watched the video and read the devotional in the Bible app that went with this verse today, it really got me thinking about pruning. Now, I am not a gardener at all. In fact, I always say I have a black thumb because I kill plants. But I have some flowers that grow back every year outside that I don't have to do anything with. And so I really appreciate the fact that I don't have to do anything to them and they grow. And I have had sunflowers for the past few years that all I had to do was plant the seed and let God do the rest. And we'd have beautiful sunflowers for the last few years. But in our life, it isn't quite that easy. Sometimes we have things in our life that need pruning. There are plants, and I had one that I did not know that it needed to be pruned. And so someone had told me what to do, and we wound up killing the plant. So obviously, not a gardener here. But when you have branches in a plant that are dead or diseased, they still will use energy and food, and it takes away from the whole entire plant. That plant that, whether it produces flowers or a tree that produces fruit, it will not be as fruitful, or the flowers will not bloom as much if you have a lot of these dead branches in, or diseased branches, because they're just taking nutrients that they really don't need. And so you got to cut them out and get rid of them in order for the plant or the tree to be healthy. And by pruning, sometimes it makes it more fruitful because, you've taken away overcrowding. You've taken away the dead stuff, and it allows for what is left to be more fruitful or produce more flowers. And so I thought of things in my life that sometimes were taken away, and I may not have understood why, but I trusted God. Like, okay, God, you know what you're doing. I don't. And sometimes that pruning process can be painful, because we don't like having things removed from us, taken away from us. But when you trust God that He knows what is best, He is a good gardener, and He knows how to make you effective and become all that He knows you can be. He wants you to fulfill your potential, to reach that potential that He knows you have. And so sometimes He has to take things away, or removes them, or just does a little bit of cutting, pruning to get rid of some things or get us going in the right direction, shape us the way we need to be for us to reach our potential. So my encouragement to you today is, even when you don't understand why things are happening, trust that God loves you and He knows what is best, and He is helping you to become more fruitful. I have already seen the effect in my life of, yes, God may have taken something out of my life, but I have bared more fruit. I have become, more beautiful, more fruitful, because these things were not in my life anymore, and He knew what was best. So trust Him and watch just how much more beautiful you become when you allow God to be the gardener and work on you. God bless.